We're in all different levels. Let's start seated. Oh, I don't have my microphone, so I'm gonna have to talk louder. Okay, so blocks, 2 blocks and a strap, and we're gonna start seated.
Is that part of the chorus?
Yeah, that's the chorus.
And the woman you used to
I
love.
want to hear the rest of it.
And the woman you used to love.
I haven't got that far yet.
Well, it's gotta have a dog and a truck.
And a woman.
All right, this class is out of control already. And we haven't even started. Oh. All right, let's start with the breath. So everybody can get settled and 2 blocks and a strap. We're writing a song. Don't ask. All right, so as everybody is getting settled, we're gonna start breathing. So tomorrow is the autumnal equinox, so that is the balance. So I guess we're gonna do some balance today. That's a good idea. All right, I'll act like I planned ahead. So let's start by balancing the breath. So we're going to count your own inhale and then count your own exhale. And what we're going to try and do is make them even. So if your inhale is shorter than your exhale, shorten your exhale a little bit and maybe try and increase your inhale to get them as close to equal. If it's a huge difference, just go slow. And then if you want, you can close your eyes. It might make it easier to count. Or you can just breathe at a normal breath and not worry about it or get stressed about it. Two blocks and a strap. You need somebody who's musically inclined. Okay, so we're going to do one more breath here. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing. So we're working on equal inhale, equal exhale, but then this one is equal left side, equal right side. So what we can do is use the hand, thumb on the right nostril, ring finger on the left nostril. So we'll start with just an inhale, both nostrils, mouth is closed for this breath. And then exhale out both. And then close off the right side. Inhale through the left nostril. Close off the left side, open the right, exhale out the right side. Inhale, right side. Close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. One more time, inhale left. Close off the left side, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Release the hand, take 2 breaths, inhale and exhale at your normal pace. Excellent. All right, so let's move the body a bit here. And we're going to start with cat and cow. So if you're seated cross-legged, you can switch legs because we've been sitting for a bit, or hands under the knees. If you have your legs out in front, hands under the thighs, we're just going to exhale, tuck the chin around the spine towards the back wall. On your next inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back. So start off with small movements, and then as the spine starts to warm up, we can increase our range of motion. Excellent. And then come back to neutral. Let's do our lateral next. So you're going to bring one hand to the floor. Inhale the other arm up. And you can just go just as far as is comfortable. You don't have to go all the way over. Exhale back. Inhale, other side. So you're going to push the hand that's on the floor into the earth. That's going to keep the opposite hip from popping up. So if I go over, my knee comes up. Push into the floor and the knee stays down. So again, start with small movements, and as the rib cage opens up here, you can go a little deeper into the pose if you want. Excellent. And let's do one more time each side, or even it out. Excellent. Next, we're going to come into our twist. So we want to remember to keep the upper half where the twist is instead of trying to twist in that lower spine. So to do that, we're going to inhale, lift, exhale, using the gaze, eyes come around to one side. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. You get the idea. Beautiful. All right, finish off evenly. Or do one more time each side, whatever feels good. All right, so let's bring the legs out in front and pound them into the mat, wake them up a little bit. And let's do some forward folds. So what I want you to think about is, I don't know if you can see me here, I'm kind of leaning back into my back. And so what is happening is my pelvis is tilted back. And I want to sit up and have that pelvis be more of a 90-degree instead of, I don't know what that is, more than 90. So I'm tilting back. So that's putting weight in my lower back. So I'm going to sit up and actually walk my hips back. So now I'm sitting up closer to that 90 degrees. All right. So if that's uncomfortable, make sure your knees are bent a little bit or a lot, whatever works if those hamstrings are tight. All right, so we're going to do a couple of forward folds here. We're going to do it dynamically, and then we'll pause at the end for a stay. So we'll use our friend gravity. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. We're just going to tap down. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, back down. On this next one, we're going to fold and hold. Don't hold your breath. And if you have any osteoporosis issues, I want you to keep looking at your toes. If you don't, you can tuck the chin around the spine. If you want, each time you inhale, you can come up just a little bit, and then exhale, deepen the fold. Or wherever you get, just stay there and breathe. And one more full breath here. And then when you're ready, extend the arms over the legs, push the legs into the earth. Inhale, bring it up, exhale, and release. All right, so we're gonna do some balance today. So let's open up the feet a little bit. So we're gonna start by extending the heels away from the torso, keeping the heels on the floor. If they pop up, that's hyperextension in the knees. And then we're gonna point the toes. Back and forth. Inhale is the point, exhale is the flex. Excellent. And then circles, you can do 1 foot at a time or both at the same time. And then we're going to go back and forth with the ankle. So soles of the feet in towards the center line, and then pinky toes come back towards the shoulder. And then the last one, we're going to open the toes up away from each other. My fingers are going. Excellent. And if you want, check them out. All right, let's come up to hands and knees, and let's bring our blocks up to the front of the mat. All right, let's do a quick cat and cow here. And maybe notice the difference, if you can, between seated and hands and knees. So the weight distribution is a little different on the spine. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Excellent. All right, back to neutral. Let's do spinal balance next. And we're going to do that dynamically, and then we'll do a hold. So let's do 3 times each side. We'll do one side at a time. So to start, we'll go right hand and left foot. Exhale down, or you can bring elbow to knee. Inhale, back out. Exhale in or down. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And then we'll bring it to the floor. Take a breath. And then we'll do that side one more time with a hold. So open the right hand and the left foot out. And count yourself up to 5 or 10. And coming out whenever you need to. Excellent. All right, come on down. And let's do the other side. One side might be easier than the other. Inhale, left arm, right foot back. Exhale, down or together. Inhale, bring it out. Exhale, in or down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down together. And then set it back down. Take a full breath. And then bring it out for a hold. Count yourself up to 5 or 10. Coming out whenever you need. Excellent. And bring it on down. From here, let's see. Let's do just a quick cat and cow. All right, let's do our gate pose next. We'll start with low gate pose. Right foot comes out to the side. Left hand is under that left shoulder. We're going to inhale, right hand up. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. And one more time like that. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Switch knees. Left foot comes out to the side. Right hand stays where it is. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale down. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, tuck that knee under. And then if you want, you can grab a block to switch legs for our high gate pose. All right, so we'll start with the left leg this time. Left leg out to the side. And left hand can be on that left hip or down that left leg. You're going to inhale the right arm up. And then exhale over towards that left foot. Inhale, vertical. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. We're going to inhale up. And then we're going to go over one more time and hold for 8 seconds here. Excellent. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, release. You can use your block. Tuck that knee under. Bring the other leg out. And we'll do it dynamically first and then hold. All right, right hand on that hip or down that leg. Inhale. Left arm up. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Then inhale up, and then one more time over. Exhale, over. And we'll do that 8 seconds on this side. Excellent. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, release that arm. Then we're going to tuck that knee under. And, okay, let's do, just for fun, we're going to do a baby camel pose. So we all got blocks. If your knees are kind of ouchy, grab your towel under them. And we're going to bring the blocks back by your ankles on either side. You may not get to the blocks. That's okay. We're just going to baby step this. So they're there in case you can reach them. If you can't, that's okay. You won't lose any points on the quiz. All right. No quiz, just kidding. All right. So we're gonna bring the hands behind the back, kind of on the hip, lower back. And we're just gonna start with our breath. So we're gonna inhale, we're looking straight ahead. As we exhale, we're gonna look up towards the ceiling. So we're just starting a baby back bend here. And then exhale, back to center. Let's do that again. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bring it back. One more time like this. Inhale, looking up. And exhale back. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. If you can reach your blocks, awesome. If not, just do that one more time. So inhale, looking up, and then you can reach back. Maybe find one or both blocks. And then when you're ready, exhale, bring it back. All right, if you got a little like, woo, come and sit. And you can come into child's pose if you want. That's always our counter pose for camel. Yeah. Tight hip flexors. Yeah. That's... All right, so come back up and grab your blocks. Now we're gonna do the opposite. So that was stretching the front. So now we're gonna do some other stuff too, all right? Let's see, so grab your blocks, bring them over to the left side. We're gonna swing that right leg out and around in front and then center. Or if you can, just straight up, either way. All right. So let's start with, so we're gonna open up one side at a time here. So we're gonna bring the hips down towards the floor. So that knee is gonna come forward on the upper knee. And then bring it back to neutral. You can stay here or bring your hands up onto that knee. And then the next move is, if you want, you can stay here. Otherwise, inhale, bring both arms up. And then, if you want, bring the hips back down. If not, stay up where they are. All right, and then come back up. Hands to the knee. Hands to the blocks. And then bring that foot back. And then we'll go to the other side. And bring both blocks over to the right, out and around with that left foot. Or if there's room, just bring it straight through. All right, so let's start again with opening up the front of that hip flexor. So we're gonna bring the hips down towards the floor. That front knee goes forward a little bit. And then back up to neutral. Hands on the blocks. When you're ready, hands up on that knee. Next option is arms up, or you can stay where you are. Last one is bringing the hips back. And you can always bend the arms if the shoulders get tight. All right, arms down, back down. And then we're gonna bring that knee back. All right, I feel like you guys are up for a challenge today. So we're gonna do our triangle pose from the ground up. Instead of coming up and going down, we're down and we're going up. All right, so what does that look like? So we're gonna we'll start with that right foot in front again. And then we're gonna curl the toes of that back foot. Yeah. On an inhale, we're gonna lift the hips up. And then we're gonna pivot the heel down to the floor. All right, this is part of our song here. All right, so here, then you can keep that right hand on the block. And we're gonna inhale and lift this left hand up towards the ceiling. That front leg can straighten if you want, but you can keep it bent if that's easier. And then to come out, we're gonna bring that left hand down, Pivot that back foot, bring that left knee down to the floor, and bring that right knee back down. Take a breath. And then let's do the other side. All right, left foot comes through or out and around. We're going to curl the toes of that right foot. Inhale, lift the hips up. And then we're going to pivot that back foot, heel comes down towards the center. When you're ready, we're going to inhale and lift this right arm up towards the ceiling. So that front knee can straighten if comfortable. If not, just keep it bent. Excellent. Bring that right arm down. Pivot that back foot, right knee comes down. And then send that left knee back. Move your blocks out of the way. And let's come up to a downward facing dog. So curl the toes. Walk the hands a little forward. Before you come up, oh, you guys are already up. I was going to say, index finger and thumb push into the floor. Inhale, lift the hips if they're not already up. And let's start by walking your dog. So bend the knee, extend the opposite heel towards the floor. And after a couple of those, we're going to bring the left toes point in towards the center, and then we're going to spin the heel. So this is a great exercise for bunions. So you're bringing the big toe towards the center, and then you're going to spin the heel, and it's going to twist if you want. So right foot, big toe towards the center, and then we're going to spin the foot so the heel comes back to where it's supposed to be. And that's going to get that big toe more in line with where it should be. All right. Push the hands into the earth, send the hips towards that back wall, extend the torso. And then look up at the hands and walk the feet, or look at the feet and walk the hands back. Take a moment in the forward fold, bend your knees, and shake your head, yes and no. And then when you're ready to come up, arms out to the side, push in with the feet. Inhale, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Whew. All right, if you have water and you want to have a drink, you do that. All right. So let's find our mountain pose. And maybe this, so since you're standing and you can see now. So what I was doing is bringing one foot in towards the center. So my big toe is here, and then twisting. And that helps open up the ball of the foot. There's two muscles in here that when they get shortened and tightened can bring that big toe over towards bunion land. I promise you do not want to go to bunion land.
Been there, done that.
All right, so mountain pose. Let's take a moment and check in with the breath. This time, all right, so shoulder blades together, collarbones away from each other. So we have this upper chest open. Then we're going to bring the hands to the lower rib cage. So find your bottom rib. That's where your diaphragm kind of ends down here, goes up. It's down further in the back. So we're just going to bring our hands here and check and see what it's doing. So if you want, if you have your balance, you can close your eyes. Sometimes that helps to notice what's going on. So take an inhale and an exhale. And see if the ribs are moving out on the inhale and in on the exhale. If not, we got some work to do. Excellent. All right, release that. Shake the hands out. Shake the legs out. And let's do our first balance pose. So we're going to do a tree first. If you want to use a block for this, you can do that. To set the opposite foot on, or to balance on. Let's start with the foot on the block if you want. All right, so here we go. So pick a foot, that foot's gonna stay on the floor. Open up the toes. Feel the whole foot rooted and grounded and kind of suctioning into the floor. So you can start with that other foot. So we're gonna open up the knee, and if you wanna bring it up on that block, you can. Or do tripod. It's a good place to start, heel above the ankle. Hands can start at the heart. And then we're gonna grow our branches. So wherever your arms wanna be, if you wanna stay here or here. If you wanna be up on the block, you can do that. Finding a place where nothing else is moving helps. And if you do get a little wobbly, extend from the crown of the head. And then when you're ready, coming out nice and gracefully, beautiful. All right, check it out. Let's do the other side. Start with the hands at the heart, tripod or up higher. Just sit. I'm done. My bunion foot is being self-conscious. Okay, so we're gonna inhale, grow your branches. There we go. I know that 1/8 of an inch on the mat makes all the difference. So keep the breath going. Maybe feel the rib cage, maybe not. And then coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. All right, shake it out. All right, let's do some moving balance. So, does everybody have a chair or a wall? All right, there's a chair, like if you want to use it for this. So I'm gonna just do the wall for this. This morning I was working on ankle strength. And so I was just holding 2 sides of the door frame, just coming up and going down. Well, more gracefully than that. So I'm just gonna hold on to the wall here, pretend I have another wall. So inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, come down. So we're gonna do 6 of those. And then we're gonna go up one more time and hold for 10. So count yourself to 10. And then coming down. Shake it out. Excellent. All right, so let's do the arms and the feet next. And you don't have to, we won't do a 10 with that. We're just going to do this dynamically. So inhale up, exhale down. Excellent. And one more. Very nice. All right. Let's do our Karate Kid, Flying Crane, and then we'll do Warrior One. All right. So since we're just working on balance today, let's just do it regular. So inhale, arms up, one knee up, exhale down. And if you want at any point in time to do a hold, you can do that. Or if you just want to keep it flowing, that's fine too. Excellent. We'll do one more time each side or finish off evenly. Excellent. All right. So let's hit our Warrior One, and we'll do the knees first. So we'll turn one foot out, step the other foot forward. Open up the toes, nice and wide. Maybe do a little suction with the inner arch. And release that, and then outer arch, release that. So inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. And we're aiming for second and third toe-ish. Very nice. And then we'll push off, step back, and go to the other side. Turn that foot out, step the other foot forward. Toes are nice and wide. Give that inner arch a little suction. Relax, and then do the outer arch. And relax. All right, let's do the knee. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Beautiful. All right, push up, step back. And let's go and add the arms. And let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do the chest opener one. So we're going to turn one foot out, step the other foot forward. And we're going to bring the arms out in front. And inhale, open, bend that front knee. Exhale back. Inhale, open. And if you want, pause here and pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale back. So those are the muscles that we're activating that get overstretched. And sometimes people have upper back pain. It's because they're overstretched. So we want to activate them and kind of shorten them a little bit. Bucket seats in your car, or too much sitting on the couch, or too much time on technology, bending forward. Or getting older, right? All right. So one more time. And then push off, step back. We'll do the other leg. Arms out in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Very nice. And last one. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. Oh, good. Okay, so we have our blocks. So we're going to do warrior 2, and we're going to do the lunge with it. So if you haven't done that, I'll show you what that looks like. We do side angle pose, peaceful warrior, arms come down, arms come back up. Woo! And then back to warrior 2. But not that fast. Okay, and no falling over, right? All right, so step 1 foot forward, and up near the blocks. Back foot here. We could do this. Keep it all in one mat. All right. So hands at the heart, arms open to the side. Bend that front knee over that front ankle. Extend out through the fingers. Gazes over those front fingers. Take a breath or 2. And then we're going to bring that front forearm to that front thigh. Back arm can be on that hip or up towards the ceiling or overhead, whatever you like, whatever your shoulder likes. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale up to peaceful warrior. And then we're going to bring both arms down to the blocks. Pivot that back foot. Inhale, come up to high lunge. If you want, you can step that back foot down so the heel's on the floor. Or if you can, stay up on the back toes. That's our high lunge. And then back to warrior 2. And we're going to do that 2 more times. Side angle pose. And windmill around with an inhale to peaceful warrior. Exhale, arms come down to the blocks. Pivot that back foot. On your inhale, up to high lunge. And back to warrior 2. Excellent. 1 more. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale all the way down to the blocks. Pivot that back foot. Inhale, high lunge. Excellent. Back to warrior 2. Drop the arms, step the feet back together. And then we'll go to the other side. All right, other foot is forward, kind of by the blocks. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. Bend that front knee over that front ankle. Gazes over those front fingers. And let's go forward for side angle pose. Front forearm, front thigh. Upper arm wherever it wants to be. Inhale all the way around to peaceful warrior. And then we're going to bring both arms down. Pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, high lunge. And then you're going to exhale back to warrior 2. And again, exhale, side angle pose. Front forearm, front thigh. Inhale, bring it around to peaceful warrior. Exhale, both arms down to the blocks. Pivot that back foot. Inhale, high lunge. Which should feel great. We did low lunge, right? And then exhale back to warrior 2. 1 more time through side angle pose. Excellent. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, both hands down to the blocks. Pivot that back foot. Inhale, high lunge. Beautiful. Back to warrior 2. Take a breath or so. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. Awesome sauce. All right, move the blocks out of the way. And grab your strap. And then we're gonna hit the floor. So if you want to come down into a squat before we go all the way down, you can do that. Yes, I can. All right. And then whenever you're ready, falling gracefully onto the floor. All right, let's do a quick twist, and then we'll come down onto our back. All right, so bend the right knee, right foot on the floor, left leg is straight and engaged. Toes up towards the ceiling. We'll do our closed twist first. So we're going to extend the left arm over that left leg. On the inhale, lift that arm up and the spine. Exhale on the outside or around in front of the right knee. Right hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, belly button to the spine, turning and looking towards that back wall. And again, not forcing it, no torque or torsion. Not sure which one I mean. I think torque. Awesome sauce. All right, exhale, unwind, and then let's go open. Left arm over that left leg. We're going to inhale and just bring that arm out. Hold on to that right knee with that right hand. Push the hand into the knee. And then exhale, bring it back. Nice. All right, switch legs. Extend right leg out. Left knee is bent. Right arm over that right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale on the outside or around in front. Left hand pushes into the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that left shoulder. Exhale, bring it back. Unwind, and then let's go open twist. Right arm over that right leg. Inhale, open. Gaze can follow the thumb. Exhale, bring it back. And release. All right, so then we're going to bring both feet up to the top of the mat. And then hands on the knees, rolling down onto the flat of the back. Grab your strap. Let's do a couple Appanasanas. Just to come back to symmetrical. And then both feet come down to the mat. We're going to grab the strap and bring the ball of the right foot into the strap. So we're going to push the foot into the strap and pull the strap down. Kind of get that hip, the femur into that hip socket. Feels good. All right. And then exhale, leg comes in towards the torso. Exhale, release it out. Exhale in. Inhale out. And one more time. Beautiful. All right. Both straps in the right hand. Left arm comes out to a T. And we're going to bring that right leg towards the right side of the floor. Inhale, bring it back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, bring it back up. And one more time. Exhale over. Inhale up. All right, switch hands, switch arms. So right arm out to the right side. Left hand holds the strap. You may need to extend the left leg out of the way. On the exhale, cross the body with the right leg. Inhale, bring it back up. And 2 more times. Exhale, bring it over. Inhale, bring it back up. And one more time. Exhale over. Oof. Inhale, bring it back. All right. foot stays up at the top, and then we're gonna switch feet. Left foot comes into the strap, right foot comes down to the floor. And push the ball of the foot into the strap and pull the strap down. Excellent. All right. Relax that. We're gonna exhale, bring the left leg in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. And one more time. Exhale. And inhale. Beautiful. Both straps in the left hand, right arm comes out to the T. Exhale, left leg towards the left side of the floor, just as far as is comfortable. Inhale, bring it back up to center. Exhale over. Inhale up. And one more time, over. Inhale, bring it up. We're going to switch hands. Right hand grabs the straps, left arm out to the T. Move the right leg out of the way. Exhale, left leg crosses the body, over. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, over. Inhale, bring it back up. And one more time. Exhale, over. Inhale. Excellent. Release that leg, bring it down to the floor. And we're going to do just a couple of apanasanas, and then we're going to do some bridge pose. So if you have one of your blocks handy, we can use a block for a couple of different things here. If you don't want to use it, it is optional, so that's totally fine. All right, so let's get lined up for our bridge pose. All right, so feet, heels, knees, hips, all lined up. And we're gonna do a couple of different things here. So first one, we're gonna do just the hips. So you can have the arms down on the floor or robot arms, fingers point up towards the ceiling, elbows are bent. Push in with the feet, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Do it like that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. All right. Next option is, if you want, you can take the block and put it in between the thighs. And then we're going to add the arms. So if you don't want to use the block, that's totally fine. But here we go. So we're going to inhale, hips up, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down, hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down to the floor. One more time like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Excellent. All right, so if you've used the block for that, move it out of the way. And we're going to come up onto the block. So bring the feet, hips, and knees all lined up again. You're going to inhale, lift just the hips. And if you want, slide the block under the hips. And the arms can be wherever you like. They can be overhead or down by your sides. If you're up on the block, it might feel better to have the arms out. Kind of not quite a T, but more like a, I was going to say another letter, but I don't think there's another letter that does that. That's okay. All right, so just take a breath or two here. It's a little rest pose, but it's still a back bend. And then another option here. So you can stay here and lift one leg up towards the ceiling, or you can push in with the other foot and move the block with that leg lifted, depending on how much work you want to do. And then bring that foot down, stay up on the block or up on the hips, or up with the hips, and then we're going to lift the other leg up. And then release. Lift the hips up a little bit higher, move the block out if you have the block under. And then we're gonna exhale and come down one vertebrae at a time. Keep the knees in line with the heels. Coming down super, super slow. Not all the way down yet. Excellent. And then when you're ready, bring the knees back into the chest. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. After you've done enough Apanasana, we're going to bring feet down to the mat and extend both legs all the way straight out. Arms down by your side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Before you bring the arms back down, give it a good morning stretch. Extend the fingers away from the armpits, heels away from the torso. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. A couple of these, palm tree pose. And one more. Now release the legs and the feet away from each other. Arms come out away from the body, wherever comfortable. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades back under. Palms can be up or down. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's do a full body relaxation. Walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the toes. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, And with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready. And again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. All right, and to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, let's finish with some breath number 3. So that's palms together, elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 3 times. You ready? Here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more glorious time. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Hands together at the heart, and namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Jenny.
gang.
I'm right here.